If you're ever going to get comfortable day trading the micro E-minis, you need to know more about risk, and that's the subject on today's featured trade. On the screen right now are the reason that more than 2 billion of the micro E-minis have been traded. It's simple, really. You get more bang for the buck. With giga-speed internet and space travel common, it shouldn't be surprising we have new financial products like stock replacement investing. Today's featured trade, I'm going to show you how I controlled almost $20,000 worth of stocks with a margin deposit of only $364. That's a leverage of over 52 to 1. It's the first trade of the year for me, the new year that is, January 3rd, Tuesday in 2023. We're trading at $5 a point with the micro E-mini, the S&P 500. There's no need to make this kind of trading complicated. It's as easy as standing on the corner, waiting for a bus that's going your way, and then jumping on. Don't just take the next bus, you need to know where you're going. And here you can see the market opened at 9:30, and at 10:13, about 45 minutes later, I'm going to enter a short contract of the S&P 500 Micro E-mini. As you can easily see, the market over the last 35 minutes, each candlestick being 5 minutes wide, has dropped from 3,900 all the way down to about 3,850. That $250 drop in price over 35 minutes is definitely a downtrend. That's easy to see. And it's also confirmed by my MACD in the bottom pane down there. The green line and the red lines are diverging, getting farther apart, and they are below the zero line. Now, typically, this is a sell signal, and I think it's safe to say there could be some money in shorting a contract at this time. So I make my decision and do so. Okay, time out here. I'm going to do some philosophical wrangling for a moment. If you're a beginner, you see what we've just done with this chart in the MACD. You almost got to be thinking, man, this is easy. Why didn't I know about it before? I could quit my job Monday. No. Don't do that. Let me tell you what you do have to do to be able to make money at this kind of trading. It's simple, really. You just got to be patient. You got to be like a rattlesnake waiting for a rabbit to come by. You got to be able to focus and practice and concentrate on just finding opportunities like the one I just described here, where the market is more likely to go in one direction than the other. The raw odds are 50-50, right? So what you have to do in trade selection is just don't trade until you find a proposition the market gives you where you can take some propensity of the likely facts to unfold that you're going to make some money. Sorry, but it isn't a slam dunk. It doesn't work like that. You actually have to do the work. Okay, without further ado, now we're going to go to the live screen with this featured trade of the week, and you can see what was ringing between my ears. Will it be easy money? Will it be difficult? How much money will I have to risk in order to try to make a decent profit in a fairly short amount of time? Well, I'm going to answer all those questions for you in just a moment. This would be a good time for me to tell you I have more than 100 videos with trades, all different, but similar to this one, showing you some setups that do work. And you should subscribe to the channel if this kind of trading is for you. It isn't for everybody because it's risky, but it's one heck of a lot of fun. And did you know the $364 I put up for this trade for a few minutes goes right back into my account immediately, and I can do another trade with it. You don't have to wait like waiting for stocks to settle. In futures trading, your money is available to you immediately after the trade. And the PDR, that pattern day trading rule that applies to stock trading, no more than 3 day trades in a week, does not apply to any futures trade, so you can trade as often as you like. And did you know that PDR, the pattern day trading rule law, says that you have to have at least $25,000 in your account if you're going to do more than 3 day trades a week? Well, look, holding trades overnight can be risky, and maybe you need the $25,000 for that. But we're talking day trading here. And I've just shorted a contract at 38.48.50. I was saying we're day trading here. We're in and out. I do not hold overnight positions, nor do I recommend them. This is strictly short-term, high risk for great opportunity trading. That's all it is. It's different than anything you've ever traded before, most likely. We've got over 16,500 subscribers to the channel now, so I get a lot of questions and comments and emails. And I'm always amazed at how many beginners think that day trading involves white-knuckled adrenaline jumping up and down on the couch, screaming obscenities, and I tell them you've got this confused with a good football game. Actually, trading is a very controlled, calm thing if you're doing it right. If you watch the channel regularly, you know that most of the time I put in a bracket order to initiate the trade, but this time I did not. I shorted the contract first. Then I went to the Positions tab and brought up the bracket OCO windows that you see on the left side of the screen. I've already shorted a contract at 38.4850. Now I can take my time and put in my stop loss. You see it has an automatic calculator there. And I can fill in the target price and I can think about it. And all during this time, I'm watching over in the green circle on the right there, the trading price, and it's not really running fast up and down, so I was able to take my time. Wound up putting up a stop at 3 points up. That's maximum risk now is 3 points, $5 a point, $15. And now the trade's underway, and I'm just about even money, and I've been in the trade for about a minute already. And I'm up $5. So see, it's moving fairly slow. So I had plenty of time to think about what I was doing. Now watch this. I'm always amazed that people think when you put a stop order, like mine's $15 up right now, that's the worst thing can happen. And that's kind of not right, because what you want to do, watch this, I'll take my Tastyworks mouse, I'm going to drag that stop order from 38.5150 and I'm going to move it down. I'm going to change the risk of the trade during the trade. Yeah, you don't leave a stop order up there if you've got room enough to move it down without getting stopped out. So I take the Tastyworks mouse here and click and drag with that left mouse button. And since I'm trading down at 38.41 now, I'm up about $35 in the trade. I decided to move my stop down to 38.4350. So I'm going to lock in 5 points there, see how this goes. Isn't that great? The Tastyworks mouse, just hold that left mouse button down, look over at the price, and slide that sucker down. It's a great convenience, one of the major reasons I choose Tastyworks to recommend here on the channel. Stopped out, 38.4350. Folks, let's count the money. There's one thing I want you to look at on this screen. See that target price there? I put a circle around it. The target was 38.20. Well, how many times during this trade did you hear me refer to it, think about it, or say anything at all about it? Zero, nada, because a target is just a placeholder. The market doesn't care what your target is. The market's going to do what it's going to do anyway. So you just put that placeholder number in there, and sometimes it's useful during a trade when you're trying to get out. You can move your target up as you move your stop loss down and kind of corral a certain band of a target price in there. You'll learn how to do that with experience. Right now, I want to share something with you that's very, very hard to learn in this kind of trading. How did I know when to get out of this trade? You didn't hear me talk about it that much. Well, the truth is, you never know the best time to get out. This kind of trading is all about when you go into a trade, during the trade, and after the trade. During every one of those moments, you have to deal with your new friend. His name is uncertainty. You remember that song titled, "You Don't Always Get What You Want"? Well, deal with it. That's what you have to do in this kind of trading. And you never exactly know. No, I know we're all raised to be hopeful and optimistic, and those are premium values of virtue in everyday life. But hope is not a trading strategy. You will lose money. And as long as you think you can find the perfect time to get into or out of a trade, and you search for a magic formula, you're going to be throwing your money away. Accept this animal for what it is. Welcome to day trading the stock equity index futures. I'm actually trying to save you some toil and trouble here. I'm trying to accelerate your learning curve. Let's talk about the other elephant in the room, the $25 I made. That's not a lot of money. Only took 5.5 minutes. It's pretty good, a 6.8% return. The S&P over the years only pays 10.7% for a whole year. In this trade, 5.5 minutes, we made 6.8%. That's because of that high leverage I was talking about. I'm about to say this next part really fast, but it doesn't mean it's not important. We're not trying to teach you to make $25. It's not going to change your life. We're trying to teach you to day trade the micro E-minis at these 1/10 size contracts. Had you traded 2 contracts today, I would have made $50, 4, $100, and so on. You know how to multiply. I don't need to explain that any further. What you're getting here on the channel, we teach affordable trading, how to use the 1/10 size micro E-minis so you can learn this stuff and make some money. It isn't for everybody. A lot of people are going to fail, so don't try it with money you can't afford to lose. It is very risky. 52-to-1 leverage doesn't come cheap. You get a high-risk trade, but in return, you get an opportunity to make immediate profits that are pretty good return, like today's 6.8% in 5.5 minutes. Do me a favor, if you want to see another video similar to the one you saw today, hit the like button. I actually count those. I tally them. It's like voting for the type of videos you want to see on the future here on the channel, and I appreciate your comments and feedback. Look on the screen right here at the end of the video. There's some icons for some more trading videos you can see right now. I'm Don Singletary, and did I tell you, I hope every day is a payday for me. And thank you.